everyone, welcome to the episode of Let's Complete the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. In the last episode, we murdered two different people in Solitude. We killed Vittoria at her wedding and Gaius in the barracks, which I did not think we'd get away with Gaius, but we did. And so now we need to return to Gabriella, which we will indeed do. So yeah, we are just going to continue with the Dark Brotherhood quest line, probably just see it through to the end, mostly because it's something I need, but also because, I don't know, I can't really think of a better time to do it. So, this part.
Ah, at last. I've been anxiously awaiting your return.
Gaius Morrow is dead.
Yes, I know. As does Astrid. You have done well, and have earned both your reward and a bonus, as I have mentioned. But you should know that we have a more pressing matter to deal with. It's... Cicero. There's been an incident. You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain.
Okay, that's very interesting. So, we got a token for Olava the Feeble there, which we will indeed do. Have we got another dagger in here? I don't think so yet. But, yeah, apparently there's been an incident
Just
which we need to
try
check
relax,
out.
Vizara. Let the elixir do its work. You'll feel better shortly.
Ah, thank you, dear. You are most kind. The Jester's cut feels as bad as it looks, I'm afraid.
Damn it, this never should have happened. We knew better. We knew better, and still we let our guards down. Ah!
I'll admit, even I'm having a hard time disagreeing with you.
Marrow is dead, I know, but we've got bigger problems right now.
Gabriella mentioned something about Cicero.
The fool went absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving. About the Night Mother, how she was the true leader of the Dark Brotherhood, and Astrid was just a pretender.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with this situation.
It's always me doing all the work, isn't it? What do you want me to do?
I want you to find that miserable little fool and end his life. But first, find my husband. Make sure he's all right. After the attack, Arnbjorn flew into a rage. When Cicero left, Arnbjorn went after him. They disappeared into the wild. Search Cicero's room. Maybe there's something in there that sheds some light on where he might have gone. Let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara and calm everyone down.
Is your ankle okay, Astrid? I don't know if you noticed, but her ankle was kind of going backwards and
Hush,
forwards
Vizara.
there. I think you
were very brave.
want to get that looked at.
Astrid
Did you
may
sprain it
well
or
be dead
something?
if
Yeah, you
not
should
for
probably
you.
have a look
She's
at that.
right.
So, we need to
I'll be forever in
search
your debt,
Cicero's
Grace.
room, and I have literally just remembered that there is going to be a lot of reading, which hopefully you guys don't mind. I always get a little bit antsy when there's so much reading, because I don't know, I'm sure some people get bored and they just want to get into the action, but I like the reading because I think it shows the lore, and I like the lore. But yes, we have a whole load of journals here, which they're all different colors, which is mildly upsetting to me. I wish he'd kept them all the same color. I don't know, maybe because this one's volume 1, he's had it around longer, so it's more blood-stained, who knows. But yeah, we have 5 journals to read, which is a lot. So we will try and get through them quickly, but I do think they're important. They are important, so we will read them. 18th of Evening Star, 4th Era, 186, so this is after the Great War. As I begin this new phase of my life, I've decided to finally keep a journal. So much has happened to me thus far, both within the Brotherhood and without. When I think there is no record of what has transpired, it almost seems an affront to Sithis himself. So I am determined to make amends. Yes, the Dark Brotherhood has its own scribes and chroniclers, but it is their solemn task to record those events deemed important to the organization as a whole. Let this volume serve as the personal record of one man, a lowly assassin who has pledged his blade and his life for the Dark Brotherhood. 23rd of Evening Star. I've arrived safely in the Shadenhall Sanctuary, and have been greeted warmly by Rasha and the others. Indeed, the level of support and acceptance shown by my new family is rather overwhelming. This sanctuary knows suffering, knows sorrow, for the ghost of purification still haunts its halls. Ooh, too soon. So, who better to understand the plight of a brother who has lost his home and heart? Who better to comfort one whose sanctuary is no more? The Bruma Sanctuary may be gone, but my dearest brothers and sisters will live forever in my dreams, just as their souls live forever by the Dreadfather's side. First of Rain's hand. excuse me, completed the Baroness contract. She died well, her handmaiden less so. 12th of Rain's Hand. Shadenhall suits me. With the destruction or abandonment of the other sanctuaries, our contracts are plentiful, as are our bonuses. Still, we seem to be losing our footholds throughout Tamriel at an alarming rate. There are rumors that the Black Hand is split on our continued direction. Some favor expansion, the others consolidation. My personal feelings is that the Dark Brotherhood needs to, at the very least, maintain the illusion of being everywhere at once. It has become exceedingly difficult to fulfill or even establish contracts in provinces where we no longer have a physical presence like Hammerfell. The more we ignore Tamriel, the more people lose faith in the Dark Brotherhood, our power, our services, our dedication to the Void. 27th of Rain's Hand. The listener, Alessandre Dupre, has been visiting with us for several days, down from her private residence in Braville. She and Russia had been discussing the possibility of reopening the Shadowscale training facility of Archon in Blackmarsh, but ultimately decided we lacked the resources to follow through with the plan. 27th of Rain's Hand. Completed the arena contract. I ultimately decided to pose as a starstruck fan and immediately got into the Grand Champion's good graces. While escorting the arrogant fool through the Great Forest, I slashed his throat and left the corpse for the bears. So that's a little Easter egg there. It's not, because if you played Oblivion, when you complete the arena, you get an adoring fan who's very annoying and a big meme. So I think some people seem to think that Cicero is the adoring fan, but that doesn't at all make sense because he's a Breton? Is he a Breton or an Imperial? I don't know. Either way, he's deliberately very short, but I think that's just his character. He's a Breton or an Imperial, I'm not quite sure. Probably Imperial, actually, seeing as he said he was from the Bruma Sanctuary, but whatever. So basically, he that was 200 years ago. He couldn't have possibly, and obviously that would mean that we, the player character, would be dead, which is, yeah, it's not a thing, but I think is mostly just a reference to that well-known and well-loved character, or well-hated, I suppose. Yeah, so these are long, and I think they only get longer, so bear with me. 7th of Sun's Height, 4th Era, 188. Wayrest is lost. The city fell to Corsairs, and it's just a matter of time before the sanctuary is breached. May the Night Mother watch over her children in their hour of need. 5th of Last Seed. We received word today the Wayrest Sanctuary was raided and destroyed by the Corsairs. There were no survivors. There are now only 3 active Dark Brotherhood strongholds remaining. The Shadenhall Sanctuary, here in the Imperial Province, a remote sanctuary located in a forest in Skyrim, and the Corinth Sanctuary in Elsewhere. The Black Hand has ordered the Corinth Sanctuary closed and its members integrated into our own ranks here in Shadenhall. I will embrace those new family members as warmly as I was when I first made my home here. 27th of Hearthfire. The situation in Braville grows more dire. The city has erupted in violence due to a war of control being waged by Citadel's 2 largest skooma traffickers. The listener, Alessandre Dupre, has been forced to employ sellswords to protect her own residents. 1st of Sun's Dusk. Things in Braville have come to a head. The statue of the lucky old lady has been destroyed, and Alessandre Dupre has left her residence to guard the crypt of the Night Mother, hidden below the remains of the statue. If the crypt is discovered, Alessandre Dupre will, of course, protect the remains of the unholy matron until her dying breath. Russia is sending Garnag and Andronica to aid in the crypt's defense. I beg to accompany them, but Rasha wouldn't have it. He says my place is here, defending this sanctuary, and I must of course respect that decision. 12th of Sun's Dusk. Botched my contract and forfeited the bonus. The silk merchant was already cold, and I was halfway through the window when her daughter stepped into the room. I had little choice at that point. 21st of Sun's Dusk. So much has happened since my last entry. After Garnag and Andronica left for Braville, we stopped receiving communication from the city. We feared the worst. This morning, those fears were confirmed when Garnag returned alone, transporting a most precious cargo, the great stone coffin of the Night Mother herself. The story Garnag told could curl the blood of even the most hardened of Sithis' servants. The crypt of the Night Mother raided, dearest sister Andronica cut to pieces, and the listener herself, the most honored Alessandre Dupre, burned alive in a storm of mage fire. Garnag, though gravely injured, he will most certainly lose his right eye, managed to fend off the attackers and transport the Night Mother's coffin safely out of the city. He has been on the road, making his way back here since that tragic night. So, we know that Braville fell, and yeah, it's strange that, because, you know, when we were playing Oblivion, I didn't make the connection between, because he says it very plainly there that the Night Mother's crypt is underneath the lucky old lady statue in Breville, and I've obviously read these journals many times, but yeah, when I was playing Oblivion, I just didn't make that connection. I guess, as per usual, I wasn't really paying attention to the names of things, but yeah, that is a thing in Oblivion. Okay, Journal 3. 23rd of Sun's Dusk. Now that things have settled down, the reality of our situation has finally come to bear. We are a dark brotherhood without a listener. With no listener, the Black Sacrament will go unheard. Surely the Night Mother will speak to someone soon, thus choosing a new listener to take Alessandre Dupre's place. Until that happens, though, we must take to the streets. We must hear the pleas of the desperate and vengeful. The people of Tamriel must never know that their prayers to the Night Mother are going unheeded. 24th of Morningstar. Oh yeah, 189 now. It is a new year, and 2 months since the Night Mother first arrived here at the Shadenhall Sanctuary, and still the unholy matron has not seen fit to speak to any one of us. And so, Rasha has decided to revive an ancient Dark Brotherhood tradition, the appointing of a keeper, a guardian whose sole duty is the safeguarding of the Night Mother's remains. The remaining members of the Black Hand will make their decision tomorrow. 25th of Morningstar. I have been chosen. By some incomprehensible twist of fate, the Black Hand has named me the Night Mother's keeper. In all honesty, I am both incredibly honored and deeply saddened. This means the end of my contracts. I'll be lucky to lift a blade again. Thankfully, Rasha has promised me one final contract before I accept my new duties. 30th of Morningstar. The Jester lies dead. My final contract has been completed. Oh, how he laughed and laughed until he didn't. 3rd of First Seed. I have settled well into my new role as keeper. It is my duty to not only keep the Night Mother's shrine clean and the candles lit, but to tend to the body as well. The Night Mother's crypt was a consecrated place, shroud-kissed, absent of sunlight, and safe from the world above. Removed from there, the remains are subject to the filth and corruption of the living. The body is perfectly preserved, so the concern is not physical, but rather spiritual. The remains must be sanctified regularly, so that they may continue to serve as a conduit for the Night Mother's soul. Our matron's eternal spirit may travel the void freely, but it is through her own earthly remains that she communicates with the listener. And so, I wash the corpse weekly with the requisite oils, recite the ancient incantations, and personally see to the extermination of any insects or rodents. If the Night Mother does not speak, it will be because she chooses not to, not because she is unable. This is my responsibility. This is my vow. 12th of Mid-Year. Months and months and months, and no listener. Why won't the Night Mother speak to me? I am worthy as keeper, but not as listener. I protect Our Lady, keep her sanctified, but still she will not grace me with her voice. 4th of Sun's Height. So long since I worked my blade, so long since I saved a soul, but I am now keeper, no longer a taker. I think back fondly on my hours with the Jester, his laughter, his screams, his pitiful cries, and then, as the end drew near, his laughter once more, merry in death as well as life. I was honored to know him. Man, this has taken a long time, but hopefully you enjoyed the lore, because I enjoyed the lore, so you can feel free to skip if you want, but... Journal 4. 1st of Hearthfire. Shadenhall has erupted into violence and chaos like so many other cities before it. The sanctuary has remained unbreached, but for how long? Our numbers are few, and with no speaker, the contracts have dwindled almost to nothingness. Rasha's hold on the sanctuary is slipping. 26th of Frostfall. Silence, deafening silence. In my head, in my head, in my head. It is the silence of death, the silence of the void. Seeping into me through the mother. The silence is hatred, the silence is rage, the silence is love. 4th of Evening Star. Today, Rasha declared himself listener, claiming the Night Mother spoke to him at last, but when questioned, he could not name the binding words. Liar, deceiver, his charade must not stand. 5th of Evening Star. Rasha is dead. As commanded by the silence, so did I obey. I did not wield the knife, oh no, but dipped the honey softly sweet into Garnag's eager ear. He is a good brother, a loyal brother. To both Cicero and our matron, he did the deed gladly. 10th of Sun's Dawn. Only 3 of us left. Cicero, Garnag, Pontius. 15th of Sun's Dawn. The Night Mother remains silent. I remain unworthy. The sanctuary remains doomed. 3rd of First Seed. I can hear it, deeper and deeper, louder and louder, punctuating the silence like thunder on a calm evening. Laughter. 4th of First Seed. Laughing, 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 laughing. It is the Jester, a voice from the void, to cheer poor Cicero. I accept your gift, dearest Night Mother. Thank you for my laughter. Thank you for my friend. 16th of Rain's Hand. Pontius is dead. A Dark Brotherhood assassin was killed by a common bandit while walking the streets of Shadenhall. How can something so sad be so funny? 17th of Rain's Hand. I love the laughter, dearest Night Mother, but still I long to hear your voice. It's not too late. Speak to me, my mother. Speak to me that I may set things right. I can save this sanctuary. I can save the Brotherhood. You can have the laughter. Take it back, and exchange, then, the laughter for your voice? Second of second seed. It's not safe to leave the sanctuary. We'll stay here. All is well. 29th of last seed. Garnak is gone. Gone, 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 gone. Left to get food, but he'll be back. It's only been 3 months. 3 months? 3 months? 12 moths, 4 sloths, so he's losing his marbles. 21st of sun's dusk. Cicero is dead. Cicero is born. The laughter has filled me so very completely. I am the laughter, I am the jester. The soul that has served as my constant companion for so long has breached the veil of the void, finally and forever. It is now in me. It is me. The world has seen the last of Cicero the man. Behold Cicero, full of hearts, laughter incarnate. 28th of sun's dusk. Found the... Oh wow, 4th era 200 now. Okay, so we've jumped forward like 11 years. Found the old journal, decided to write a treatise on silence, sound, darkness, and light. How long has it been since the Night Mother first came here? How long since I was made keeper? How long since I became the fool? Since I've been alone? Since Shadenhall fell? Since they started pounding on the door like so many hammered heartbeats? It's dark in here and quiet. Poor Cicero no longer hears the laughter, for he is the laughter. There is no listener in Shadenhall, no listener in Cyrodiil, no listener in me. We must leave here. Before the sanctuary falls, before the Night Mother burns, before the Dark Brotherhood withers, before the laughter dies. 29th of sun's dusk. I took a stroll and spied a maid, but matron's duty stayed my blade. So busy now, I miss the thrill. If only I had the time to kill. Yeah, so he's losing his mind. I think the insinuation is that he's basically the Night Mother, I don't know, well, kind of turned him crazy by taking on the personality of the last person he killed, which was the Jester. I don't know if that was done deliberately by the Night Mother, or if it just kind of happened, or if he just lost his mind. Who knows? But anyway, final journal, and this has taken a long time. This one's worth 100, which is interesting. 30th of sun's dusk, 4th era 200. I've written the letters, so polite, so official, to Astrid in Skyrim. Her sanctuary still stands, still operates. But how? No listener means no black sacrament. No black sacrament means no contracts. Her family can abandon the old ways and still survive, still kill, but is that family still brotherhood? Or something else, something new, something different, something wrong? Something wrong. Still, we must go. Tomorrow we set sail, float on a boat through the moat called the sea, her and me. Okay. 22nd of evening star. Sick of the rocking, tossing, rolling, throwing upon the grey waves. I've been reading of Skyrim, of the good old days of the old ways. There was another sanctuary once, a Dawnstar sanctuary, good, ancient, and strong, blessed by Sithis. Cicero will go there. No need of Astrid. The mother and I will settle, and she will speak to me, finally, and we will build the old ways anew together. 23rd of evening star. The path's phrase is mine. I have found it in a letter ancient as the sanctuary itself. The black door will ask, what is life's greatest illusion? I am to answer, innocence, my brother. Finally, a space, a place to call my own, a joker's retreat for the fool of hearts. 4th of first seed. The sanctuary is home, as I had dared hope. Cool and dark and lovely, my sanctuary from all. I know its every corner, every hall, every shadowed nook and alcove. My sanctuary, the guardians know me, recognize me as keeper. They leave poor Cicero alone. The big ugly beast, a different story. He'd eat me if he could. But to bind me, grind me, he'd need to find me, and Cicero will make sure that does not happen, for I have sanctuary from all. 13th of first seed. The sanctuary is safety and salvation, but silent, so silent. I give my love to the unholy matron. I give my laughter freely, but I do not hear her. The silence has returned. Now that I am laughter and no longer hear laughter, I once again hear the silence of the void. It reaches across time and space. Its silence is deafening once more. 1st of Rain's hand. Mother and keeper must go. I am not the listener, and never will be, but I am the keeper. I must serve my mother's will above my own. I must find her listener. I must teach Astrid the error of her ways, the beauty and necessity of the old ways. I have sent the letter to Astrid. We leave soon. But Cicero will keep this sanctuary as his sanctuary, a place to rest and ply my trade, for I once more take up the blade, and send some lucky souls to him when laughter strikes as fits my whim. There we go. So, we know that Cicero is hiding out in the Dawnstar Sanctuary, and we also know the path phrase. I know that was a lot of reading. And I will not blame you if you skip through that, especially if you've read it before. But there we go. That is all the lore. And Cicero's a very interesting character. So, you know, I mean, I'm sure some people would want to hear it, but I also understand if you don't care. So, anyway, Astrid, I'm back. I know I've been gone a while.
Have you found something?
Yes, Cicero's journal. Multiple. There were many. Honestly, he just needs to write a novel and be done with it.
Good. Good. Does it say where he may be headed?
Yes, an abandoned sanctuary in Dawnstar. I have the passphrase.
The Dawnstar Sanctuary? Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Now. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's one of us. Find Arnbjorn. Make sure my husband's all right. And then send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible.
Did something set Cicero off?
No, nothing. At least, nothing I'm aware of. Well, if I'm being honest, I haven't exactly been discreet lately in expressing my frustration with this whole situation. Obeying the Night Mother, you being the listener, it's ridiculous. No offense. Cicero may have overheard me talking to one of the others about the Night Mother. It's possible I was not entirely respectful. But to go this far, to attempt to murder the leader of a sanctuary, Cicero must pay with his life. There is no other option.
It sounds like someone's jealous to me. Isn't there any way to work this out?
Look, the Dark Brotherhood is a family. This sanctuary is a family. And we've always welcomed those shunned by society. Werewolves, wizards, eternal 10-year-old vampires. What does it matter? In truth, I've rarely met a lunatic I haven't liked. Cicero's problem isn't his madness. It's an adherence to an ancient, outmoded way of life. The Night Mother's ways simply are not our ways. He just couldn't accept that. And now he'll have to pay the price.
What do we know about the Dawnstar Sanctuary?
Oh, it's ancient. Apparently one of the first sanctuaries in Skyrim. It hasn't been used by the Brotherhood in close to 100 years. If you say Cicero has gone there, it stands to reason that he's familiar with the place. That means you'll be fighting him on his own ground. Tread carefully.
Yes, okay, so we can't ask everyone else about them, but, yeah, they're all just gonna say, oh, yeah, you know, kill him, you know, I used to have sympathy for him, but now I don't. So that's all they're gonna say, trust me. So let's head outside, and we need to behold Shadowmere, according to our quests. And also, a little fun fact about this, you can't see it, but I think if you go into, like, the code or something, if you look at this quest objective, because they all have, like, all of the quest objectives, they have, like, numbers assigned to them, and the number assigned to this one, Behold Shadowmere, is 666, I believe, which is obviously very funny. And yeah, a little nod to, well, just demonic shit, I suppose, and yeah, you'll see why. So, you want to see who Shadowmere is, I suppose, and we just need to behold him. And this black pool is bubbling. Hell yeah! I love that sound as well. Yeah, here we go. So we have Shadowmere, who is a jet black horse. Very cool. Hell yeah, and he's got like a black hand on his saddle. So yeah, Shadowmere is very cool, and this is exactly what I wanted. So he is now our horse. He will travel with us now. So yeah, he's very, very cool looking. He's got red eyes, and yeah, I mean, I don't know, in terms of, let's go and locate Arnbjorn, who's up here in Dawnstar Sanctuary. Let's go over here. I don't really know, like, lore-wise, like, what is Shadowmere? Like, because he's a horse, so, I mean, he kind of looks more like dark brown, but, you know, he's a horse, obviously. And I guess, because, I mean, he was in, isn't he just running with a pot? Okay, I didn't even know kids could do that. Is that a dragon? No? I thought I heard music. I guess I'm just a little bit on edge. Why are there just baskets all over the floor? I have no idea. Nothing. I'm not talking to you. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what even is Shadowmere in our lore context? Like, cause he's just like a demon horse, but he's kind of he also changes gender. because he's male in Skyrim, but he's female in Oblivion, and I believe those are the only two the only two games he appears in. So I don't know. Are they just like? Is this a special breed of demon horse that's summoned from the void or something? Do they all? And is that why they're different genders? And the Shadowmere is more like the breed of the horse rather than the name of the horse, or is it just one? Is it more like an entity? I have no idea, and I don't think anyone really knows. So, yeah. Also, you can see the Nightshade is leading around here towards the Dawnstar Sanctuary, since Nightshade is related to death and blood in the Elder Scrolls, and it looks like Arnbjorn is right around this corner here. Yes, indeed. Oh, you're sitting on the floor in a pile of strawberry
Should've figured
jam.
Astrid would send you.
Yeah, of course you would. You're hurt.
Ugh, what gave it away? Yeah, gotta admit that little Jester's good with that butter knife. But don't worry, I gave as good as I got.
Where's Cicero now?
In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. I would have followed him, but I don't know the phrase.
I know the phrase. I'll get Cicero. You go home.
Alright, you convinced me. Doubt I'd be much good to you anyway. The little fop cut me pretty deep. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow the blood.
Okay, enter the Dawnstar Sanctuary. So, this is actually going to be a great time, too. If you remember, we got a reward. Is it powers? Yes, summon Spectral Assassin. Summons the ghost of the legendary assassin Lucien Lachance to fight by your side until he is defeated. So, we are going to summon this man. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, is it... Huh? Is it a spell? I thought... Oh, it's a spell. Okay, I thought it was a power, but okay, yeah, I guess it's a spell. Here we go, Luvana's Spectral Assassin. So yeah, if you played Oblivion, you know who Lucien is. And, well, you know, he's dead because it's been 200 years and he's an Imperial, so obviously he would be dead by now. And that's all we're going to say about that. So he does have dialogue lines, and I want to summon him for this quest because he has dialogue. And it's relevant. So yeah, we are going to... I mean, he's going to ruin our stealth, but that's fine.
His life's greatest illusion.
There is a sacred position within the Dark Brotherhood.
You see, he's got dialogue.
Do you
Innocence, my brother. Those black doors are always so loud. So loud. Okay, kill Cicero, yes. So Lucien is going to have some dialogue. And yeah, look at this, we can just follow the blood.
Listener! Is that you? Oh, I knew you'd come. Send the best to defeat the best. Astrid knew her stupid wolf couldn't fly Cicero.
I will kill this jester if you so desire. But there is a disturbance in the void. Our dread father does not wish this.
Very interesting dialogue there, yeah. So, I mean, Lucien's gonna... Oh, okay, yeah, we've just been detected immediately, okay.
There is no pain in the void.
I killed the listener. Now that's madness.
Yeah, you would know some things about madness, Cicero, wouldn't you? It's interesting that he can talk to us. Does he have some sort of like voice amplification spell or something? Who knows? Yeah, so there we go. Lucien's got some dialogue there where he says he doesn't want us to. Sifis doesn't want us to kill him.
I slay me.
Yeah, very good try. Oh, look at that. Wait, is that Lucien? I don't even know. But anyway, it's probably good that he's gone because, yeah, he's gonna cause problems here. So let's just move between these blades. These are actually a pretty dangerous trap, to be honest. Yeah, that's Lucien. Okay. Yeah, so he's been defeated, but honestly, that's probably for the best. We heard the line that we wanted to hear. So obviously, we have been sent to kill Cicero, But, oh, okay, we've got a marksmanship lesson here. Already read that. Oh, and Fire and Darkness. Already read that as well. Damn. Yeah, two skill books right back to back there. We got some warm shrouded armor, so just some ancient Dark Brotherhood stuff, which we will take. We got a tripwire there that's already been tripped, and can we dual cast magic, please? Thank you. Yeah, okay. Well, I really don't know what's going on with that stealth, to be honest. Like, it should be better than this, but it's just not. And I don't know why or how to fix it. I guess we just need to put some stealth enchantments on it.
System respects the listener's abilities, of course, but could you at least slow down a bit?
No, can't. Whoa!
Not what I used to be.
Okay, he just came out of the wall. I mean, he's a ghost, I suppose. You both dead? Yeah. Okay, we can't loot them, which is interesting. Although they do drop corporeal weapons, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But hey, it's a video game, so okay. Where can we? I think this is barred, right? Yeah, that is barred. This will open that gate, so that'll be our little shortcut out. And look at this, we've got a mural that's been smashed, very much like our one at home. And now we've got an ice cave, I guess. I wonder, can we like see that? Up at the top, probably not. It's not how Skyrim works, but hey. Yeah, so let's keep going. Our stealth is just failing us, but hey.
You'll enjoy this. Not an original part of the sanctuary per se. Let's call it a forced addition. Forced by what? Oh, come and see.
Okay, yeah, Cicero has some very interesting dialogue. So yeah, we've been asked to kill Cicero. Oh, okay, yeah. So there we go. That's the forced addition he was just talking about. So we've got two paths here. They go to the same place, but oh.
All right. So Cicero attacked that harlot Astrid. But what's a fool to do when his mother is slandered and mocked? Surely the listener understands.
I do understand Cicero, but you know, unfortunately, I have a quest to complete. So yeah, this is the Udafright. I don't know if it's the Udafright, but yeah, so basically it's a troll, but I don't know if it actually looks different. Maybe its eyes are a different color. But yeah, so this is a reference. Well, I think it's in Morrowind and Oblivion, because you kill the Udafright matron in Oblivion at the very tippy top of the mountain. Oh boy, it was really hard to get to, and it was also invisible, except it's supposed to be invisible, but it wasn't in our game for some reason. But then I think we haven't got to this part of the of Morrowind yet, but I think in the Blood Moon DLC, there's something to do with the Udafright, and it attacks the hall, the Mead Hall, which again we haven't seen yet in this playthrough, and we have not played it yet. But yeah, so there's a long history with that. So I don't know if that's like it's not the Udafright, but they're just like a special breed of trolls or something. I'm not sure. There's a whole lot of lore about them, and I'm not sure if we really know for sure what they are, but they're just kind of more powerful trolls, essentially. Okay. Oh, we got more Guardian Ghosts. Yeah, I mean, we can honestly just stand up at this point. That's fine. Whatever, we're working on destruction anyway, so... Oh, that was a nice hit. Unfortunately, not good enough.
Maybe we could just forget about this. Let bygones be bygones. What do you say?
Oh, one shot. No can do, Cicero, I'm afraid. You know, I mean, my quest says to kill you, and I don't know if there's any other options. You know, it's 100% playthrough. We've got to do everything. Ooh, what's got to... Ooh, okay, a master chest. But I want to open it. I mean, there's just going to be trash in there, but hey, you know me, guys. I need my treasure and also my lockpicking progress. Oh! So close. So close. Nope. A little bit more to the... Oh! Tiny bit more. Hell yeah, there we go. Not too difficult. Anything interesting in here? Just a whole load of gems. Amulet of Debella, excellent. Ring, yeah, sure, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll leave the other stuff. Yeah, I really do need to start being more selective about the stuff I take, to be honest. Because it's just weighing us down.
I don't feel slightly bad about these stupid my way. But please, tell me that hulking sheepdog is bled to death.
Not quite, Cicero. Okay. Yeah, I like this. Got a double wood door. Don't see that very often.
And now, we come to the end of our play. The grand me, I surrender. Oh, you prefer to listen, eh? Of course, of course. The listener listens. A joke. A funny joke. I get it. Then listen to this. Don't kill me. Let poor Cicero live. I attacked the strumpet Astrid. I did. And I do it again. Anything for our mother? Return to the Pretender. Tell her I'm dead. Tell her you strangled me with my own intestines. But lie. Yes, lie. Lie and let me live.
Kill Cicero or leave the sanctuary. So, I have always killed Cicero. Mostly because he annoys me. He's very noisy, very annoying, and he's just mildly creepy. You know, he's I wouldn't say I'm afraid of clowns, but it's just a little bit disturbing. You know, I'm gonna make a save here as well. It'd make a great thumbnail. No, not there. New save. Thank you. So yeah, I've never let him live, but I know that people really like him, and there is some interesting interactions if you let him live that I've never seen. So, I don't really know what Luvana would do. She doesn't really give a shit about the Dark Brotherhood.
Cicero has no fight left. In the end, Sithis will judge us both.
So, and I think, you know, Astrid is clearly, you know, very kind of a little bit self-absorbed, and considering what Lucian said, and what we have a direct connection to the Night Mother, I think it is more valuable to Luvana to be on the Night Mother and Sithis's good side than it is to be on Astrid's good side. And also, we're a good liar, so they will never know. So, he is a bit of a wild card, so it's a risk that she's taking to let him live. But we're going to let him live, because I think that would be interesting, and honestly, I just want to see the interaction, because I've never seen it before. So, let's head back to Astrid, and see what we need to do next, and then we will end the episode, because I've never done this. I've never lied to Astrid, so I'm assuming it'll just be the normal dialogue, but it'll just say lie, in brackets, hi Shadowmere, you're a good boy. Also, I'll show you something interesting we can do with Shadowmere later, or maybe next episode. Yeah, he's very useful to grind out skills with. So, you gonna be waiting for me again? No, I've got to walk all the way over to you.
Arnbjorn is safe, and for that you have my thanks. But what of the fool? Is Cicero dead?
Yes, Cicero is dead.
Excellent. Once again, you've proven yourself a born assassin. Tell you what, why don't you hold on to Shadowmere a while longer? He's a fine steed, and hasn't been ridden nearly as much as he should lately. And now that this Cicero mess has been mopped up, we can get back to the matter at hand,
Right. So what's my next task?
There's just one more target before we strike out at the Emperor. Have you by chance heard of the Gourmet? Read his cookbook? It's become quite a phenomenon. The Gourmet is scheduled to cook for the Emperor at a special dinner. You'll kill him, steal his writ of passage, and assume the role of Master Chef. Festus has been spearheading this part of the assassination plan. He's close to uncovering the identity of the Gourmet. You should report to him.
Okay, completed the cure for madness. Astrid just loves to leave me hanging in this dialogue.
Stay safe.
Okay, we got anyone else here still? I don't think we're not gonna talk to Festus Crex just yet. I think instead we're gonna go back outside. I will show you what I mean about Shadowmere. And then I think we have a few things to clean up, because if you remember, we got a token from Gabriella that we need to take to Olava the Feeble for a reading, which is interesting. We definitely want to do that. So for now, though, let me have a look, and I'll show you what I mean about Shadowmere. So let's do magic. So Shadowmere is right here, our trusted steed, and if we hit him with magic over and over again, you'll see he has a lot of health, so he can take quite a lot of abuse. And I think he technically can die, but he has so much health that he pretty much never does. And and you can see he has like crazy health regen as well. But I mean, this is not leveling up very quickly, and we have all the buffs for it. But it should basically, you can use Shadowmere to grind out your skills. So because he never dies, and well, at least he's very difficult to kill, and obviously you just stop if he's about to die, and you can see his health regen is crazy. That he'll never die, and he'll never aggro onto you either. So you can just grind out your skills on him. Can we have a level up? For God's sake, where is our destruction at? Is our destruction okay? We're pretty close. We're pretty close. Let's just like wait an hour. Get our magic about. Oh look at oh, Arnbjorn.
There you are. Look, I just...
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually leave the sanctuary. That's interesting. But yeah, I guess he came to find us or something. That's interesting. But yeah, he was just saying thank you there. So that's interesting. Yeah, it's funny. There's always someone that hates you in the Dark Brotherhood, and then they eventually come around, which was very well done in Oblivion, let's just say that. Come on, can I have a destruction level up? Please, for Christ's sake. I want to show the people that you can use Shadowmere to grind. Come on! Wait another hour. Give me my magic back. Can you... there we go. Destruction yeah, there you go. So, you can use him to grind out your skills. That's the point. So yeah, we can obviously not all of them because he won't attack you, so you can't do like heavy armor or something. But yeah, all of the offensive skills you can use Shadowmere to grind out those. So yeah, that's very useful that we now have him, which means I can do grinding whenever I want. So yeah, there we go. So I think in the next episode we'll say that Festus is he's still figuring out who this gourmet is that we need to try and find and kill and steal from. And in the meantime, we are going to go and see Olava about this token that we have in our inventory, which we didn't look at actually. What does it look like? I think it just looks like a sapphire or something. Yeah, Olava's token is just a sapphire. But there we go. We will go and give that to her, and we will see what she has to say in this reading, You never know. And yeah, we may do a few other miscellaneous things as well to end the episode, but otherwise we're just going to go straight ahead with the Dark Brotherhood and finish it before moving on to other stuff. So, for now, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I know it was a lot of reading at the start, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Like it if you have, subscribe if you want to see more, and Shadowmere and I will see you in the next episode.